welcome back to our TK classroom. My name is Miss Lara and I am going to be your teacher today. And I'm so excited to be with you this morning. I hope that you're excited to be here at PBS school with me. Now, I would love for you to introduce yourself like we do every time we're together. So when I put my hand to my ear, make sure you tell me your name nice and loud. I'm going to try to catch your special letter and build it for us. Ready? Ooh, I heard so many names. Hello. Let's see if I caught your special letter and put it on my board here. Now remember, when we start our letters, we start at the top. And I always like to use a little happy face to remind me. I might give him a little tickle to make him smile. For today's letter, we need a big curve. Now this makes a letter, but we're not done yet, so don't start guessing. We also need a little line. I'm gonna put it right on top. Can you guess what it is now? And then another little line. What letter have I made? A G, that's right. And the G makes a special sound. It says G, G. Can you say it with me? The G says G. The G says G. Every letter makes a sound. The G says G. And G is the special sound of the thing that we're studying this week, garden. Can you tell? I had some bees buzzing around me because I have a flower in my head. And we're going to be studying all about gardens all this week. And I brought some special books to share. Today is day 3 of our study. So I'm going to put one more magnet here at the bottom. So 1 on top, 2 at the bottom, and 1 and 2 together make 3. Now, before we get going with learning our definitions and getting to our book, let's start off by stretching and singing a song. This song is to the tune of the Muffin Man. It's a different one than I shared yesterday. And in this song, you have to be a tiny little seed. So get ready to curl up like a tiny little seed. And then you have to start growing into a flower. So get ready to put your arms up. Okay, here we go. Curl up like a tiny seed, a tiny seed, a tiny seed. Curl up like a tiny seed. Warm sun is what you need. That's right, because seeds need sun to grow. Now you can start growing, start growing, start growing. Now you can start growing, drink the rain and start to rise. So if you're at home, you can start to rise up like you're sprouting from the earth. Okay, stretch up tall, arms open wide, arms open wide, arms open wide. Stretch up tall, arms open wide. Now a flower starting to bloom. Look at all my beautiful flowers out there. You had sun, you had water, you had big, rich, beautiful dirt. And that's how I want you to grow tall into a flower. Now we have a special book today that I want to share. It's in our box right here. But before we read, we have to learn a few words that are going to help us understand the book that we're reading. Okay, so let's look at our definitions behind this wonderful door. So here are our words from our book. The first word we're going to learn is through, through. Now, through has a special sound at the beginning. It's th, 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 through. And it means moving in one side and out the other side. The character in the book we're going to read goes in through an apple and out the other side. So now you know that's through. The second word we're going to read or need is week. A week, you might have heard, is a 7-day cycle or a pattern that's used in calendars. Now, have you heard this song, Days of the Week? There's Monday and there's Tuesday, there's Wednesday and there's Thursday, there's Friday and there's Saturday, and then there's Sunday, days of the week. That's right, that's a whole week, and we're going to need to know that word for our story. The next word is a chrysalis. Now, I wonder if this word is in our story. I may have to explain this one to you once we get there. The chrysalis is the hard part outside of a butterfly pupa. So when it forms, it's turning into a butterfly, it forms this hard outer shell. So that gave us some clues about what our book is about, didn't it? It's about a creature that's going to go through something. It's going to form a hard outer shell, and our whole book is going to take place over a week or 7 days. So let's see what book we have in our box. Here's our box. It's The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle, and we've read Eric Carle's text before. So let's see the story of this caterpillar. Now you'll remember about Eric Carle is he's famous for his collages using painted paper, and we see that here in the dots in the book. All right, let's read our story. I love to read, but I love to sing, so you're going to hear me sing the story instead. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. So there's our tiny little egg, and there's our moon, and it has a face on it, doesn't it? How do you think that moon is feeling? On Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. There he is. He's saying, I'm so hungry. And there's the sun. I bet he's going to go looking for some food. What kind of food is he going to find? Let's see. Yep, he started to look for some food. And on Monday, he ate one apple. On Monday, he ate one apple. On Monday, he ate one apple. That's what the caterpillar did. But he was still hungry. And you can help me say that part. You can say still hungry. Look, he's going through the apple. See the hole? Then it was Tuesday. And on Tuesday, he ate 2 pears. On Tuesday, he ate 2 pears. On Tuesday, he ate 2 pears. That's what the caterpillar did. But he was still hungry. That's right. So then we move on to Wednesday. He ate through 1, 2, 3 plums. So on Wednesday, he ate 3 plums. On Wednesday, he ate 3 plums. On Wednesday, he ate 3 plums. That's what the caterpillar did. But he was still hungry. Oh my gosh, look it. He's eating more fruit. 1, 2, 3, 4 strawberries. So on Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. So then came Friday, and the week is almost over. He ate through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oranges. But he was still hungry. So what is he going to eat next? Oh, I'm scared to show you because he's going to eat foods that are not so good for him. Let's see. Do you see all the food he ate? He was so super hungry that he ate a piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. But do you think he was done eating? He was. He had a stomachache. So the next day was Sunday again, and the caterpillar ate through. Remember, that's one of our words. It means to go from one side to the other. He ate through 1 big green leaf, and then after that, he felt much better. Now, if you could look really closely, if you have the book in front of you, you would see that his face is a little upset. I think his stomach isn't feeling good. Now he wasn't hungry anymore. Look at him. He's a big, that huge caterpillar. He was gigantic. So he built a small house called a cocoon. Now here's where Eric Carle gets in trouble, because people say that he made a mistake and called it a cocoon when it's really a chrysalis. And lots of boys and girls write to him and tell him, you made a mistake. The caterpillar stayed inside more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and what did he become? What do caterpillars become? Look at that! A big, beautiful, colorful butterfly. Look, it's flying away. Oh, how beautiful is that butterfly? But it took a lot of work for that butterfly to become a butterfly, didn't it? Had to eat a lot of things. And it takes a lot of work for you to become good readers too. You have to practice and try. So one of the things that we try to learn together is beginning sounds, or taking apart the sounds in words. And what we're going to do today in our project place is we're going to make a hungry caterpillar fruit salad, because that is delicious. It comes from a garden and it makes us feel super strong and good. And I have my ingredients right here, but guess what? All of my beginning sounds have been taken away. Maybe the caterpillar ate those too. Do you think you can help me put them back on? Okay, let's see. The very first fruit that we have here are kiwis. Look, at if you've ever seen a kiwi, it's a tiny little fruit. Kiwi. What is the beginning sound there? Let's see. I have it right here. Kiwi. That's right, it's a K. So let's write our K sound right here. It's the letter K. It has a big line down. Let's make that big line. A little line across and a little line across. The next fruit we have is a pear. What letter makes the sound? Can you make it in the air? Whoop, bloop. Big line, little curve, a P, that's right. And here is my pear, so I'm gonna write my P. Starting at the top, I'm gonna go down and little curve, pear. And we have another fruit here, it's a strawberry. What letter makes the sound like snake? An S, that's right. So let's write our S next to our strawberry. It's a little curve and another little curve there. This one's a hard one for boys and girls. It takes a lot of practice. And then I have a big, ginormous fruit here. It is called a cantaloupe. I'm gonna try to get it here while holding my marker. Look at this, it's heavy too. That means it's delicious. Cantaloupe. What sound do you hear at the beginning? That's right, it could be a K or it could be a C, but it's actually a C for cantaloupe, and that's super easy to write. It's just a big curve. Here we go. One last fruit that we're gonna use to make our fruit salad, and that is some grapes. And that was our special letter today, wasn't it? Grapes. What sound do you hear at the beginning? And that letter is G. So we know how to make that. Let's see. Big curve, little line, and little line. I hope that you practice writing beginning sounds at home. Right now we have all of our ingredients: a pear, strawberries, cantaloupe, kiwis, and grapes. So let's go over to the project place and we'll start making our hungry caterpillar fruit salad. Okay, I have my ingredients here. So now I'm gonna walk over to the project place and start to get ready. All right, so I have my ingredients. The first thing I'm gonna cut open is my cantaloupe. Now, I wish I had a garden that grew some cantaloupe. I had to buy these at the grocery store. But did you know that they come from giant farms where people grow all kinds of fruit? So let's see, let's open up our cantaloupe. Now, to make this fruit salad, you're going to need just any fruit that you have in your house. And then I brought a butter knife. A butter knife is a not so sharp knife that you might use to spread your butter on toast, because I thought, well, maybe you can try to cut some of these with your family. So what do you think it's going to look like inside? Let's take a look. Oh, I'm excited to see. Here we go. Ooh, it's a bright orange color, isn't it? And it has all of these seeds inside. And you can actually plant these seeds and make them into your own cantaloupe garden. Just kind of put them in some soil, give them sun and some water. And then it has rind around the edges right here. And you'll notice that's green. So the first thing I'm going to do, and you're going to want to do with your cantaloupe, is scoop out the seeds. Have you ever scooped out seeds from a pumpkin? It's kind of like the same thing. I'm using a spoon, but you can also use your fingers if you want to get messy. You know I'm a big fan of getting messy. So this is what it's going to look like. And sometimes I like to put ice cream or whipped cream in there and just eat it like that. Yummy. But today, you're becoming a fruit salad. So into the chopping block. Let's see. I'm going to cut it up like this, and I'm just going to cut a little bit because the fruit salad is just for me, and I might invite a caterpillar friend over. So here's my piece, and I'm going to start chopping it up. Now it can be a little tough to get it with a butter knife, but just keep trying. All right, here we go. There's our first piece. Make sure you take off all of the rind. Now this is very healthy, a fruit salad, because it is sweet, but it has lots of vitamins and minerals and things that are good for your body. I'm going to take one more piece. So if you're at home, try making a fruit salad or rainbow fruit salad. Wouldn't that be delicious? All right, here's my next piece that I'm going to cut up. All right, you take it and cut it in half, and then take the rind off. Now you'll notice in our book, in The Hungry Caterpillar, when the hungry caterpillar ate all kinds of chocolates and cakes, oof, it got a tummy ache, didn't it? So now we're going to give it some delicious fruit salad. Our recipe called for 6 strawberries. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I hear you screaming from across the screen. 1 more, and that makes 6. How do I know? I double check, of course, by counting each one using my finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now this is the part of the strawberry that we eat, the red part. We don't eat this green part. That's where it grew. So I'm going to cut off the green part with my butter knife. I'm going to move these so you can really see it. There we go. And I'm going to cut it into 4 pieces. Let's see. I might cut it into more. But for now, 4 pieces like that. Then I'm going to cut it in half again. Remember, half means 2 parts that are the same. So there's my strawberries, and in goes my first one. I can't wait to eat this delicious fruit salad. Here we go. 4 parts. Now, if you're making this at home with me, I want you to use whatever you have in your refrigerator. So for me, these are the things I had. But you can actually add tons of other fruits like apples, pineapple would be delicious. And you can even sweeten it up with a little bit of honey. We're just going to keep it natural today. All right, there goes my strawberries. Pluck them in. I left those a little larger. Have you ever noticed when you go to the store that no strawberry is the same shape? Some are very huge and some are super small. What's the largest strawberry you've ever seen? I saw one at the store the other day that was almost as big as this one, like bigger. It was huge. It looked like 4 strawberries put together, a mega strawberry. Okay, I'm gonna add my strawberries and then we'll cut up a little bit more. There we go. Can't wait to eat this. Next we have our grapes. This is what I have, and these are a bunch of grapes. Have you ever seen a grapevine? It'd be really interesting to see a grapevine and see how grapes grow. There's all kinds of different kinds of grapes, even some called cotton candy grapes. Yum! It's like candy, but grapes. Okay, so I'm gonna use 10 of these grapes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5, and I need 5 more. And then we'll count to make sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like a 10 frame of grapes. Ready? I forgot one strawberry. You won't be left out, strawberry. I'll get you in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Into the fruit salad you go. Okay, I forgot one strawberry. Ha-ha, you thought I was going to spare you. No luck. You're getting cut up and eaten with your friends. All right, let's see. We have another fruit. This might be a different fruit that you may not know. It's called a kiwi. It's kind of fuzzy. Its texture is very different from other fruits I've tried. And what color do you think it is in the middle? Let's see. It's green, and it has these tiny little black seeds, almost smaller than strawberries. And how you cut this one is you kind of just scoop it out. It's super juicy and delicious. Ooh, my mouth is watering. I think I'm just going to use half of a kiwi today. Now, I actually don't know how kiwis grow. I've never looked it up. Can you look it up for me and tell me, please? How does a kiwi grow? Is it a bush? Is it a tree? Is it a vine? I'm not sure. Our last fruit that I have is pear. See, some pears are green like this and some are yellow. So we're gonna cut open to this green pear. Look how juicy it was. Woof. I'm just gonna use a little bit here, and I'm gonna cut it up into rectangles. See how soft it is to cut? There we go. Now let's see. Look at this. I'm gonna bring my fruit salad right here on top of my cutting board so that you can see what it's looking like. Look how delicious that is. Here we go. I can't wait to eat this. Should I share? Oh, okay, I'll share. I have a little friend here. Look who it is. It's our caterpillar from our book. And he wants to feel better because he's been eating chocolate cake. So I'm going to give you a nibble. Are you ready? Okay, I'm going to put him right here. I take a spoon. Do you feel better? All right, the rest is all mine. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So I hope that you try this at home and remember to eat lots of healthy things that come from your garden, like fruits and vegetables, something we'll do tomorrow. So to finish off our time together, it looks like we'll have just enough time to do our alphabet song. And if I don't get through it, don't worry, we'll sing it again tomorrow. So practice your letters and sing with me. A is for amazing, that's what you are. B is for brave, that'll carry you far. C is for caring and community. D is for determined, be the best I can be. E is for empathy, caring for all. F is for friends, that'll catch you when you fall. G is for grateful for everything around. And H is for hopeful, there's more good to be found. I is for imagine all the fun things we can do. J is for joyful, how I feel when I'm with you. K is for kind to people and animals too. And L is for love, put it in all that you do. M is for mindful, be present every day. N is for nice words in everything you say. O is for original, always be you. And P is for persevere until you make it through. Q is for quiet those bad thoughts. R is for remember all the greatness that you've got. S is for strong body and mind. And T is for talent, why not make yours being kind? U is for unique, special and loved. V is for victorious, always rise above. W's for worthy and wonderful too. And there's X, Y, and Z. We made it. We'll see you later, boys and girls.